Greetings everyone and welcome back to Let's Play BS Zelda Ancient Stone Tablets. Alright, we've completed Dungeon 5, and before we start with Dungeon 6, we're going to do a little bit of in-between stuff, tie up some loose ends, maybe save somebody, do an optional quest, collect some shit, you know, just go where we can go. Because now that we have the Power Glove, we can use it on every single screen. Oh my god, this bee. God damn it, get out of my face. You are not Lenny. I will settle for nothing less than Lenny. I'm also going to try and unleash him on a boss in this. I know I tried that in Link to the Past and it didn't quite work out so well. I mean, he did attack the moth boss, but other than that, nothing really happened. Anyway, I saw a message down at the bottom that said someone needed some help down at the lake. We're going to have to go get him. It's the priest, actually. He is trapped in the water. We're going to have to go save his ass, because apparently he can't swim. But as you will see when we get there, that's some bullshit. If I ever heard it. Alright, welcome to the lake. We're already there. I'm not even going to explore. I'm just going to dive right the hell in. We're going to save this guy. Also, there's a sale at the magic shop. Let's go. Yep, we're in the lake. Thanks for checking your map there, Tommy. Alright, there he is, the priest! Oh my god, he can't swim! Except that when we talk to him, and he talks to us, suddenly he can swim. And instead of just swimming back to shore, which would have been very simple for him, I'm going to swim up this river, because if I remember something from Link to the Past, there's probably a dude here, hidden under the bridge. And he's going to give me a bottle, and fuck yeah, bottles are awesome. Oh, I'm liking where this is going. Yes, there he is. He is in this game also. Very cool. Wake up, dude. Thanks, man. I will cherish this bottle for life. Alright, so anyway, saving the priest here is actually another one of those optional side quests, so those of you who might be racing, if you get to this section, remember, don't discount saving the priest unless you want to miss out on some 10,000 points. He only shows up at that time, though, for a brief amount of time, so you gotta, you know, get him while you got the chance. He can't swim there forever. So anyway, once we save him, we gotta take him back to the palace, where Zelda's hanging out. It's kind of weird that we're playing this Zelda game, and Zelda's not really, you know, in danger, as it would seem. It's really more the land of Hyrule that's under siege than it is actually Princess Zelda. In fact, I'm not really seeing much evidence of siege, also, because it seems like there's not as many monsters even as there were when Link was running around here. Zelda's fine. You know, Ganon's not really around anywhere, as far as we know. I mean, we keep hearing about him, but anyway, there's the king. He's alright. The king, I don't remember if you can actually talk to him in Link to the Past, because he's gone for most of it, isn't he? I don't know, I'm probably going to be proven wrong within 5 minutes of posting this video, as I always am, but whatever. I'm going to let that comment just hang in the air. There's never been anything hidden behind those. I don't know why. I always cut them open. Every time I play Link to the Past, I've just got to cut those open. It's just kind of a thing that I got to do. Alright, so you would think you can explore the castle, but alas, you cannot. All of the soldiers are blocking all of the entrances to every other room, and every time you go anywhere near them, they give you messages about how to play the game, so thanks, guys, you're the best. Yeah, I knew about that. We are in broadcast number 3, week 3, and they're still telling me how to do basic stuff. Oh, well, whatever. Let's find the underground path, because maybe there's something down there. Maybe it's been cut really short. Oh, this is where it all began. Our uncle tried to tell us that Zelda is our ... Yeah, and we somehow climbed out. They built a staircase over where the hole was, so maybe that was a safety precaution that they took there. So this is the screen that I talked about in the last video. It's the goals screen. You can see everything that you have to have by the end of this to complete the goal. Now, don't really look at that screen unless, you know, you want things spoiled. If you're trying to discover things for yourself, go for it. But if you want to know exactly what you need to finish the broadcast, it's right there. All the items that you can get, all the pieces of heart that you can get. I found out from people posting comments that I did, in fact, miss a piece of hearts in, I think, either week 1 or week 2. I'm not going back to get it, I'm sorry. I don't want to replay a whole broadcast just to get one piece of heart. In fact, it wouldn't be one whole broadcast. It would, if it's a week 1, I'd have to play all of them in succession because it saves your game between each one, so we're just gonna have to finish this with one less heart piece. I'm sorry, guys. Those of you racing can find it, and it'll be an extra bonus. So anyway, we got a piece of heart here, hidden on our way to the swamp, or the dungeon, or the desert. Wow, I'm just all wrong. I call it a swamp because it's a swamp in Link to the Past in the Dark World. This guy gives us 300 rupees. And behind him is a piece of hearts. Now this piece of heart stumped me for a little bit, until I remembered that there's a certain trick that was introduced in this broadcast game that isn't actually in Link to the Past, so you're gonna see me fumbling around trying to figure out how the hell am I supposed to get over there. There's no Rock's Feather. I can't jump. The bee's not gonna get it. Maybe if I shoot it with an arrow? Hell, I don't even know what I'm doing. I have no idea what I'm doing. Boomerang, maybe? Well, I can't get the fairy. Whatever. Alright, and then me Pegasus booting out of there reminded me of the Pegasus boost. Boom, like that. So what if I bounced off of those blue boxes? Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Now we're thinking with portals. I really like that this game, even though it's basically a ROM hack in its sense of Link to the Past, they were able to add a few new puzzle elements that weren't actually there before. So kind of cool that, you know, that Pegasus boosting backwards thing, the white glove that only worked on one screen. I'm kind of sad that they didn't keep that around for a little bit longer, because you know, there's a lot more puzzle potential in the you can only use it once per screen thing that they could have taken advantage of. That's, I don't think they did. But whatever, I'm springing on about nothing. Let's collect this treasure chest. And another piece of heart is ours, and we've completed yet another heart container. Very cool. As you can see, we are 6 heart containers away from completing both rows. There are 3 dungeons left, so that's 3 heart containers from, or 3 heart containers from them, which means that there are still 12 pieces of heart floating around somewhere. I'm pretty sure if you don't collect it in the broadcast you're supposed to collect it in, though, you miss out on it. Although, you know, I will experiment. I might be able to go back and get that piece of heart that I missed in a later broadcast. That might be something that I can check out. So anyway, before going to the next dungeon, I'm going to explore a little bit over here by the lake, because I kind of want the dungeon to be one of the last things I do in this broadcast. Thanks, fairy. So pretty much like every cave in the game, there is a secret room hidden behind it. This time, though, it's a much simpler puzzle. We just hookshot on over to it and grab ourselves 300 more rupees. We are... I keep talking about how rich we are, but it's just ridiculous. Alright, so as you can see, our sword does shoot beams. The level 3 sword shoots beams. I'm not going to get that shop. I know what's in that shop. Probably nothing I can use. Alright, so another piece of heart is ours, and if you go to this middle island, this is where that fairy fountain was in Link to the Past, where you threw tons of money in it and it increased your bomb and arrow shooting capacities, arrow carrying capacities. In this one, it's just a dude who will give you 300 rupees. That's okay though, because the bomb and arrow carrying thing was introduced in the dungeons, which I kind of agree with, because that means you get a gradual increase over time instead of the one where you can basically store up a ton of money and just exploit it and get it all at once. So anyway, yes, behind that guy who gave us 300 rupees was 300 more rupees! Rupees coming out the ass here. We were 47 rupees away from having 7,000. This is getting to be just a bit ridiculous. Relinculous, if you will. I'll show myself the door. I'm sorry. Anyway, Alright. We've completed pretty much all of the in-between stuff that I wanted to get taken care of here, so I'm going to make my way over to the next dungeon. A little octopus there. Just make sure there's nothing in this desert that I'm missing. Fortunately, there really is nothing else here. It's just a big-ass dungeon. Or a big-ass desert. Fucking vultures everywhere. Yep, not even a thing there. Alright, so that's it for exploring. I'm going to save the dungeon, though, for the next video, and I'll see you guys then. Later.